Alafia Colibri. It's Ifafunminire from the Hummingbird Coven. I'm at the foot of my altar right now, but I pulled the message for the collective for the upcoming full moon in Cancer. So this is a message here, but I was guided to film because an extra message came out from the bottom of the deck. So this was the original bottom of the deck energy that came out, and then this was the card that was flipped over on the deck, or under the deck, like so. And all of these cards were in between, so I was guided to take this card, flip it over. I saw the Winter card, and the Princess of Swords, which is a card of observing, taking in information and seeing what's going on. And so yeah, there's an extra reading that is here for you, but I want to start with the overall moon's message. Bring love into the situation for the full moon in Cancer, which we will have on January 25th, 2024. The energy that's coming through is bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy coming through. Most of you probably, or if you're on my page, you should know that we are currently a Capricorn season, but we have been conditioned to believe that we are in Aquarius season at this time. However, with the full moon comes the completion of a lunar cycle and the beginning of a new lunar cycle, and we will also be moving towards a new season, which will be Aquarius season. So that energy, I feel like, is coming in because of that, as well as the fact that we are in the age of Aquarius. So during this time, we will definitely feel this energy very strong. But bring love into the situation for this full moon in Cancer that we will be experiencing again on January 25th. The moon is definitely coming through very strongly, connecting to our emotions, our instincts, our receptivity, and our safety at this time. Emotions will definitely be running high at this time. There's a lot going on in the world in general with humanity, right? With that Aquarius energy, and also within our own homes, within our own emotions, and yeah, our inner life, and that those things that are going on. Three of Cups came out to clarify. That is the energy of usually third parties, but also like social gatherings, people coming together to celebrate, to party type energy. So maybe you need some love, you need some friendship, you need some community, or you just need the people in your family to gather and celebrate love and celebrate this time that you have together, celebrate where you are. And also there's an energy of where you're going, where you're about to set sail off into. There is an energy of, again, with this Cancer moon, the Cancer is ruled by the moon, so with this Cancer full moon, and then Cancer coming through in this Three of Cups card as well, we also have Neptune here, which is an energy, or which is the planet that rules Pisces, and an energy that can bring illusion, and it can bring the unknown. It's what we can't see yet, but what we need to have faith in. Trust that we are safe is very much an energy that's coming through as we move forward, and very much an energy of leading with love and allowing. Aquarius energy is the wind whipped waves. So some people think it's a water sign because it's the water bearer, but it's an air sign, and it's an energy that is the air that moves the waves, right? So that's very much also giving me this voyage energy, and where the wind is kind of taking you at this time, where your intuition is taking you at this time, where your breath is also taking you at this time, and your words is also coming through. You're speaking your future into existence, so notice how your words are carrying you into this next leg of your journey and into the future. It doesn't have to be scary as an energy that's coming through. It can be joyous. It can be a celebration, 100%. Bottom of the deck energies is nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. We also have Leo, I create, with the 5th house coming through, and the sun, which is the opposite sign to Aquarius. So I'm gonna turn the camera, just hopefully you can see that a little bit better. The light's kind of reflecting. Okay, that's a better angle. This is the house of self-expression and the pleasure of showing who we truly are. Here we see one's creativity and artistic vision, how we like to have fun, playfulness, and pleasure, games of chance, love affairs, and also children. I create is the energy of the 5th house. And again, we had the bottom of the deck originally as the death card number 13, ruled by Scorpio, but our new bottom of the deck is the winter card. So with that energy as well, nothing is yet set in stone. Again, there's an energy of your words are very powerful. So you are creating, again, the future that you are stepping into. You are creating the end of certain cycles, and new information is coming in during this winter season. So, and things also I feel like are coming up for a review from the depths of the ocean, from the shadows, from the unknown. Things are coming up for review, for you to observe, for you to take in the facts and take in people's actions and people's words as well, the people around you. And let's get into now this extended reading. So I kind of also feel like this is an energy for the 4 seasons of the year. But it could also be playing out in the next 4 weeks of your life, or however it may resonate for you. But there's an energy of Capricorn and Cancer coming through with the Devil and the Chariot card. Capricorn and Cancer, again, are opposites. So we are in Capricorn season, and it will be a full moon in Cancer. So definitely during this winter season as well, the energy of things that we're letting go as well from the 7 year, I feel like, with the Chariot and Cancer energy connected to card number 7. And the energy that we were talking about last year in terms of also our home space, or moving or traveling, and what does home mean to us. And then obviously also connected to the mother energy coming through in connection to the home space and building a family in that way. And then we have the Capricorn card, which is connected to the Devil, which some people may see as a negative energy or negative entity, but in this card specifically, I can't remember the name specifically, but hold on, let me see if I can grab, the name's escaping me right now. I think it's Pan. Yes, Pan. Which is more of a archetype of just a earthly, or a earth spirit type energy, an energy and a protector of the earth and in connection to the earth. And of earthly things and of earthly matters and of the things that we experience here on earth that can be of excess at some times, and we can become chained to them, we can become bound to them. And then it's also with that and with connection to Saturn, right, and with this Capricorn energy, when we're bound to them, how much do they control us, right? And this can be our personal habits or behaviors, and this can also be the amount of dependency we have on the structures and the systems that exist within our society. How much are we controlled by them? How much are we bound by them? And how much are they controlling the narrative as well of this future that we are creating? So that is very much an energy coming through. And again, how much is or not how much, but there is an energy of the systems, the structure, the societal structures of the world attacking women and children and the family as well, is very much an energy that's coming through. And with the Queen of Cups being the clarifier for this energy. And for this card, there very much is an energy of spiritual transformation that needs to happen, and that is happening, as well as divine justice is coming through. The Scorpio has a stinger, but there's an energy of knowing when the threat is real and when specifically to use that power to take out something that might be toxic for the future, for us now, but also for the future of humanity, for the future of families, is very much an energy that's coming through. Spiritual transformation, again, is very much coming through. Emotional maturity is also coming through, as well as tapping into your spiritual gifts, abilities to make waves. I heard to make waves in the spirit world, to support this cause and to support the protection of the future, right? The child is the future. Again, Leo energy coming through. Leo is the opposite of, again, Aquarius, being in this Aquarian age. Leo is also the ruling energy of this 8 year in connection to, so the next card after the Chariot card would be the Strength card, which is Leo's card, Leo energy, and it's card number 8. So I connect the energy of those two things together. And then Leo is also ruled by the sun, and the sun being a symbol of light, of optimism, of hope, right? All of those things, of energy as well, of life itself, giving life just the amount that we need the sun to live. So yeah, all of that is very much an energy that's coming through, and that I feel like is coming through for the winter time, but this can also be coming through in a more intimate way in your own home space as well. Again, this could also be playing out within the next 4 weeks of your life. So again, take what resonates. It's kind of a micro macro reading kind of coming through. But if this is within the home space, there is an energy of, there's a transformation in, again, emotional maturity and how we build a family is coming through. Build a foundation for a family. What does that mean? Or a home space. What does that mean? What has been toxic? What has not been working? What needs divine justice and transformation so that we can move forward, Chariot energy, into a healthier system and structure. Saturn is also very much an energy of maturity, of karma coming through as well. Karmic energy coming through as we learn our lessons, as we continue to grow and evolve and gain emotional and spiritual maturity as well. Is very much the choices that we make that in both the physical and in the spiritual world that bring karma back to us and affect our movement forward. And Capricorn and Cancer are also seen as, again, the parents of the zodiac. So Cancer being the mother, and then Capricorn being the father. Cancer, the nurturing mother, right? And then Capricorn, the more stern and I'll just keep it at stern father in their traditional archetypal roles in this way. But again, finding more emotional maturity, finding more balance and harmony and understanding. And there's also very much an energy of yin yang in terms of feminine and masculine energies and finding your balance. Again, many different families, right? So however this resonates for you, we all have those energies within us, feminine and masculine. So it's finding your balance within yourself and then finding your balance with your partner so that you can have a balanced home space. Moving on to the next energies, we have Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Wands as a clarifier. I do feel like there is new energy, there is new life, there's new creativity. This could be literally a child, this could be new life, but this again could also be Wands very much speaks of business, creative business or enterprise type of energy. With this Aries energy coming through, again, I am seeing springtime energy with this, especially with this rabbit here, in terms of an energy of prosperity and fertility to come, and that usually comes around springtime energy, or spring season, sorry. But yeah, Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning, there's new life that is coming through. There's also motivation, there's action, there's drive, there's, again, energy. Your fire is kind of reignited to be able to move forward. However, there is very much an energy of you have to be cunning about how you're moving, about the steps that you're taking, how you communicate with people as well, because you don't want to come from an inauthentic or a kind of, yeah, disingenuous place, right? You don't want to build your new foundation on old lies, is kind of an energy that's coming through. I did hear also with the Lepus energy, when I originally saw the cards come out, you might have to do some mental hurdles and overcome some obstacles in that way, is very much an energy that's coming through. But the cunning energy was also coming through, as you have to be cunning, you have to be also just an energy of wise about how you spend your energy. 9 of Wands energy is protection, is kind of a protection energy. If you see this kind of red line protecting us against the negative energies, potentially the scary or the threatening energies to us and to what we're building, or to what you're building individually. And it's protecting our vision. Our future is also an energy that's coming through. This is Sagittarius energy coming through with this card, as well as the sun coming through. So also protecting our hope, our optimism, and again, our vision for the future and for our creation, what we're creating. We're protecting our energy. We're putting up boundaries as well, so that we can, again, protect this child or protect this creation, whatever it is. You have to put up, you need some extra protection right now, I feel like, is the energy that's coming through for this pile here. Again, potentially spring season or within the next 2 weeks of your life. We also, or then we have Mercury and Gemini that came through, which is the Magician and the Lovers, which I found also interesting because Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini. So for this, I am seeing this again in the summer season or potentially the next 3 weeks of your life. Energy is cyclical, so this could play out for both for some of you. So just take note of what resonates for you and what doesn't. Again, card number 1, card number 6. Lots of 7s coming through as well on this in this spread, and also a lot of energy looking this way. I don't know if you notice, lots of energy looking this way. And I feel like, especially with this winter season, we're wrapping up the energy of the 7 universal year, that chariot year, and moving into the 8 year and into this new childhood, this new beginning, this new creative venture that we're coming into. So it's looking back to review and to, again, close up some cycles and to take note. The energy that this is giving me as well is, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, and again, this is kind of looking back energy, stepping away for a moment from what you've been working on so that you can review. It's giving me Mercury retrograde energy. So just take note of the Mercury retro, either the next Mercury retrograde and or the one that's happening in the summertime of this year, 2024. There's an energy, again, of looking back to review the words that we've been saying, right? The boundaries that we've made, what we have created, what we have manifested. Magician energy. What we have manifested with our words and how we've moved forward, how we've taken action to match the words that we've said, right? How we've held up our boundaries is also an energy that's coming through. So yeah, that's one energy. And then this is also giving me, again, what are you creating together? And whatever you are creating together at this point in time, again, within 3 weeks or in the summertime, it's time to not step away necessarily, but you don't have to be so attentive or zoned in to one specific thing. Focus on the other things that need to get done. Maybe individually for some of you. There's very much an energy of longing and just wanting to be together and just wanting to, again, that joy and that happiness, and it is there. But I do feel like there is very much an energy of cleaning up some, again, spiritual, emotional, mental cycles, right, that we're moving through so that we can move into the future with more clarity and with more love and with safety and protection for whatever it is that we are creating or that you are creating. You then have, for this last pile here, again, within 4 weeks or the next fall, that would be, and definitely fall coming in, autumn coming in, with this Princess of Cup cards. So you have 7 of Wands, again, Princess of Cups, and the Death card with that Scorpio energy coming through. So I feel like this is you standing strong, again, with your boundaries, with the things that you have set into motion. This is you. There's also an energy that came through earlier. This is very kind of a gentle energy, even though the Death card is here and there is a transformation. There is also very much an energy of a rebirth as you allow that old, right? Allow that cycle to die out, that 7 cycle to be released. There is very much an energy of like with gratitude, with thanks, with love is Princess of Cups energy, but allowing the cycle to be released. Card 13 is also giving me number 4, so that the new foundation can be built. And again, this is one of the only cards that's now looking towards the future. Even if you look, this image of this Lyra is looking this way, right? This is the card looking to the future. So looking to also 2025, which will be a 9 year, which is bringing me to the 7 of Pentacles energy with Virgo coming through. The 9 being in connection to the Hermit card and Virgo's energy. An energy of very much more spiritual transformation and initiation and self-study and reclaiming your identity and your self-esteem and knowing who you are and taking that time to be with yourself, be by yourself, taking the time that you need to kind of walk away from, not necessarily walk away from the rest of the world, but give yourself space to do what you need to do for yourself, for your spirit, for your journey, for the reason why you are here. A Scorpio energy, especially with the rebirth that comes through, the transformation rebirth that comes through, is giving me like, why were you reincarnated? What did you come back here to do? And I feel like you're figuring that out, again, within the next 4 weeks or within this next, by the fall or autumn season of this year. You're really remembering like, why was I reborn? Why did I reincarnate here? What am I here to do? And how can I move forward with love in my heart to do that? How can I release, especially with that autumn season, release that 7, those past lessons, right? The past pain, the past hurt, the old structures, the old systems, whatever wasn't working. How can I release that and move forward into where I know I'm meant to go? That is very much the energy that's coming through. So that is the overall reading for this full moon in Cancer. And potentially, again, for the next 4 weeks or within this next year, the 4 seasons of this year. the energy that's gonna come through. So come back to this video, let me know in the comments down below if it resonates for you, and I will see you in the next one. Happy healing and happy full moon.